Welcome everyone to today's video where we'll be showcasing the transformation journeys of multiple patients. So let's begin with the journeys of our first two patients and see how their hair transplant results transformed their appearance, restored their hairline, and boosted their confidence.
In today's time, hair transplant success is not driven by trends. It is driven by technology and technique. Today, we are sharing the complete transformation journey of two real patients. Patient 1 is experiencing diffuse grade 4A hair loss, while patient 2 is dealing with diffuse grade 5. In 2026, hair transplants will no longer be just about covering bald areas. They are about choosing the right technique to achieve results that are natural, long-lasting, and consistent over time. Most people focus only on final results, but very few understand how those results are actually achieved. The truth is simple. Technique is the foundation of every successful hair transplant. In this video, our entire focus is on the QHT Quick Hair Transplant technique. This advanced approach allows us to achieve higher graft survival, improved density, and long-term natural growth, especially in cases of diffuse hair loss. This is not just a simple video. Even here, you will see two real patients' journeys, real procedures, real progress, and real outcomes. In this video, you will learn how a hair transplant is performed using the QHT technique, why the right technique matters more than anything else. If you are ready to transform your look and regain your confidence, then visit QHT Clinic, which is now in Haridwar, Delhi, Gurugram and Hyderabad. Book your consultation today and take the first step toward your own stunning transformation. First, let us take a look at the situation before the hair transplant of both patients to understand the starting point of their hair transplant journey. Patient 1 was facing the challenges of diffuse grade 4A hair loss and underwent a transplant approximately 12 months ago, while patient 2 was facing the challenges of diffuse grade 5 hair loss and underwent a transplant approximately 8 months ago. In the case of patient 1, the frontal area was almost completely bald and the mid-scalp was thinning while the crown had started to lose density. Experiencing such hair loss at a young age can feel concerning, but it is a natural pattern of male hair loss and nothing to be ashamed of. Patient 2 was facing diffuse grade 5 hair loss with a significantly thinned hairline, miniaturized follicles, receded temples, and a thinning frontal area while the crown had a missing swirl. In both patients, the donor areas were thick, strong, and healthy, which played a crucial role in the success of their hair transplant journey. Now, let us move to the most important first step of a hair transplant, which is the design of the hairline, and understand why it is so crucial and how, at QHT Clinic, every patient achieves natural results after seeing their previous conditions. It is clear that the hairline is an essential part of facial symmetry. If the hairline is not created according to a patient's facial features, it can affect the overall appearance. The hairline is a key element of facial balance, and if it is not designed properly, it can disrupt the harmony of the entire face. This is why it is always important to trust the doctor's advice, as they will recommend a hairline that best suits your face shape and features. Before designing the hairline, our experts first trimmed the hair of both patients to get a clear view of the scalp. Then the scalp was thoroughly washed with betadine to remove oil and dirt, ensuring that no issues would arise while marking the hairline. In patient 1's case, a custom-shaped hairline was designed keeping in mind their facial features and young age. The hairline was carefully marked from a precise glabella point, and the entire affected area was mapped to guide the transplant accurately. In patient 2's case, a custom-designed hairline was also created. In addition to the hairline, the temples were carefully designed to complete the facial frame. The frontal and crown areas were also precisely marked to ensure accurate graft placement. The hairline acts as a roadmap for the transplant. A clearly defined and natural hairline helps achieve a clean, natural, and long-lasting result, guiding the entire procedure and ensuring that the final outcome looks completely natural. Want a perfectly natural hairline that suits your face? Book your appointment with our experts today and start your transformation. After the markings were complete, we move forward to the slit creation process, one of the most crucial steps in a hair transplant. Within the pre-marked zones, our surgeons carefully create tiny slits that determine the exact direction, angle, depth, and density of each graft. For both patients, the advanced zigzag technique was used in the hairline to achieve a soft, natural, and seamless appearance. Every slit was customized according to the patient's facial proportions and baldness pattern, ensuring perfect balance and natural growth. This step forms the true foundation for results that are not only long-lasting but also completely natural in look and feel. After the slits were completed, our experts began the graft extraction and implantation process, carefully following the direction and angulation that were created earlier. Now, let us understand the graft procedure for each patient, one by one. For patient 1, our experts implanted single and fine hair follicles in a natural zigzag pattern to create a soft and realistic hairline. This technique helped restore his complete facial frame. In the frontal and mid-scalp areas, double and triple hair follicles were implanted to achieve optimal volume and density. In total, 3,200 grafts were implanted, all carefully extracted from the safe donor zone, ensuring healthy and long-lasting results. Patient 2 presented with a more advanced stage of baldness compared to patient 1. To maintain a natural and soft appearance, our experts first implanted single and thin follicles in the hairline zone. Following this, double and triple follicles were implanted in the frontal and mid-scalp regions to enhance density and coverage. In the crown area, special attention was given to recreating the natural swirl pattern. Here, single, double, and triple hair follicles were implanted at varying angles to ensure a realistic and natural crown appearance. In this case, a total of 3,500 grafts were extracted from the donor area, allowing for comprehensive coverage and balanced density. These transplanted follicles are naturally resistant to DHT, which helps ensure long-lasting, stable, and completely natural-looking results. So watch the video until the end, because every minute is packed with valuable information and real transformation. Comment and tell us which patient's results you found the most impressive and why. Now, let's take a look at patient 1's post-surgery journey through the pictures that he personally shared with us. These images are from days 4, days 5, days 6, days 7, and days 8. After his first head wash, where you can clearly see the crust formation on the scalp, which is a completely normal part of the healing process. And here are his day 10 and day 11 pictures, where you can notice that the crusts have been completely removed and the follicles have settled properly into the scalp. Now, let's move ahead and take a closer look at the progress journey of both patients, leading up to their final results. 1 month progress of patient 1. 1 month after the transplant, patient 1 visited the clinic for his follow-up. scalp. During this stage, our experts observed nearly 50% shedding, which is a normal part of the hair transplant process. At the same time, the patient's native hair had started growing, which is clearly visible on the scalp. You can notice the difference in his overall scalp condition. Additionally, the donor area had completely healed, showing healthy recovery. Three months progress of patient 1. 3 months after the transplant, the growth had started, although it was still relatively slow at this stage, as new hair begins to emerge gradually. In the coming months, the patient was expected to see much better and more noticeable results as the growth continued to improve. "12 months result of patient 1. Now, let's take a look at patient 1's 12 months results. His hairline has been completely transformed and is now well defined, framing the frontal area perfectly. The frontal region gained excellent volume and density, and the mid-scalp was also well covered with hair. Overall, the patient's appearance has changed significantly. When we compare these results with his initial condition, the transformation is clearly visible. Earlier, the scalp showed visible thinning, but now the patient can confidently cut and style his hair, enjoying a natural and fuller look. If you're also facing similar challenges, then right now, share your scalp picture with our experts and they'll guide you on what works best for you. Now let's move to patient 2's journey, where he was facing diffuse grade 5 hair loss, which presented more advanced challenges compared to patient 1. 1 month progress of patient 2. 1 month after the transplant, this patient was in the shedding phase, with nearly 60% shedding visible, which is a normal part of the recovery process. By this time, the donor area had completely healed, as you can clearly see on the scalp. In the upcoming months, new hair growth is expected to begin, which you will see as the progress continues. "4 months progress of patient 2. 4 months after the transplant, the hairline was perfectly framed along with the temples. The frontal area had started achieving noticeable density, and the transplanted crown area had also begun to take shape. The native hair blended naturally with the transplanted hair, creating a balanced and natural look, as clearly visible on the scalp. This is just the 4-month progress, and even better growth can be seen in the coming months. 8 months results of patient 2. Now, let's look at patient 2's 8 months results. When we compare these results with his earlier stages, a clear and visible transformation can be seen on the scalp. The hairline and temples were perfectly defined. The frontal area achieved voluminous density, and the crown developed a well-formed swirl pattern, as seen in the patient's case. At this stage, the patient can now confidently style and flaunt his hair according to his preference. Our patient 1 achieved his final and complete results at the 12-month mark, while patient 2 showed strong and noticeable results by the 8-month stage. Because hair growth varies from patient to patient, every individual heals and grows at a different pace. Scientifically, the final and most stable results of a hair transplant are achieved around 12 months after the procedure. This is why patience, proper care, and regular follow-ups are essential to achieve the best and most natural outcome. This marks the complete transformation of our 2 patients. We hope you found their journeys truly inspiring, because turning a bald look into a bold look is never easy. It takes expert planning, advanced technology, and most importantly, the patient's trust. If you are also looking to completely transform your appearance, don't wait. Book your consultation with our experts today and take the first step toward a new, more confident you.
You've just seen the transformation journeys of our first two patients. Now let's move on to the next patient and take a look at their hair transplant journeys.
I am having this hair loss problem for last 8 to 9 years. Initially, I have taken few medications, few doctor consultations, and followed by flaxseed, 8 sessions of PRP treatment, and also few medications I have taken. But still, my hair loss problem was not curing. But right now, I came to know from one of my brother that this clinic is really doing fantastic job regarding hair transplant. So I decided to come here, and I am right now ready to do my hair transplant journey. My name is Onevan. I am having this hair loss problem for last 8 to 9 years. Initially, I have taken few medications, few doctor consultations, and followed by flaxseed, 8 sessions of PRP treatment, and also few medications I have taken. But still, my hair loss problem was not curing. But right now, I came to know from one of my brother that this clinic is really doing fantastic job regarding hair transplant. So I decided to come here, and I am right now ready to do my hair transplant journey. Due to hair fall problem, whenever I'm going to any party or I used to do some stage performance, so I feel that time my baldness is quite visible, and that would make me a bit low in confidence. So I thought it's better to go for hair transplant, and that would give me better result. And regarding QHT Clinic, I have heard this clinic is success rate, particularly their hair transplant team is quite good. So I decided to come here and do this hair transplant from QHT Clinic. Today I am ready to go for hair transplant. Already this anesthetic local anesthesia has given for allergic test. It's not painful at all, and the thing is 4800 grafts counselor has suggested me to cover my baldness. You could see from here, actually, though my hair is quite big, so I used to cover it, but now I am trying to open it up, and you could see from here that bald area is this crown area is almost bald. So doctor has suggested me 4800 grafts to implant on my scalp. And before OT, as usual, everybody is a bit nervous, bit anxious. But yeah, I am ready to go for the surgery, and of course, hope for the best. Next time, whenever anything is coming, I'll let you know how my hair transplant journey is going forward. Thank you. Yo. So hello, good morning. Today you could see I have almost completed my hair transplant journey. It was started actually 2 days back. Initial day they did slitting, and second day almost 70% of graft implanted on my hair scalp, and today the rest I have already they have implanted the rest of the implant on my scalp. So the first thing I want to explain is that this is not at all a painful procedure. It's really they did this whole operation without a bit pain, I could say it. And second thing is it's a long procedure because gradually they are putting one by one this implant on my scalp. So it needs patience and skills, and the staffs here, they are really tremendous. They are doing for all the patients, and you could see patients are like coming 7, 8, 9 patients. They are coming since morning. They are doing in all the what is operations are going on. So my experience for this QHT clinic is truly amazing, and hope for the best. Uh, I'll let you know the future outcome, how it look like. Previously, I told you before operations what was my conditions, and after operations, you could see just I am totally fit and I don't have any problem, and I am truly satisfied with this clinic. Doctors here are really experienced, and they have supported me from the beginning to till now. Every aspect they are explaining everything in details, and while the operation done, they have asked me so many times, is there any problem? If you have any problem, then just tell me, like this. And secondly, for initially they have planned for 4800 grafts, but later they increased it to 5500 grafts, just because my scalp area is more, my baldness pattern was more. So I think they have increased the graft number, but still I am quite satisfied with this graft, because I feel, you could see from here, the whole area is covered now with the graft. See, if you have hair fall problem, definitely you need to come to doctors, and once they will see you, they could give you some medications, they could give you PRP therapy and all this. If it's not working, then the best procedure is you have to go for hair transplant surgery. And hair transplant, it is totally scientifically proven, well documented, good procedure. Definitely you will be benefited from this hair transplant surgery, I could say this. See, I have heard from one of my brother regarding this clinic, and he told me that this clinic is doing fabulous job, and after coming here and getting this treatment, I could say, yeah, I am truly satisfied with their services. And of course their affordability is quite good, and it's quite cheap also. So definitely I would suggest use clinic. See, my surgery is done. Actually, during and after surgery, you could feel that your scalp will be slight bit numbness would be there, but there is no pain at all for whole long life. Last night I didn't feel any pain, so it's okay. It's not a painful procedure at all. Even if you don't have any supportive one or nearest one to come to this clinic, even single adult could come for hair transplant surgery. They don't need any help from others. Because you are totally conscious, you don't have any sedative effect or any problem to go anywhere. After surgery, you can go to your home, you can have your meal, you can do minor works and all this. But yeah, of course, you have to avoid, you have to go through few restrictions. See, hair transplant surgery is not at all a painful procedure. This is, I could say, if you are taking insulin injections, that insulin injection is used to give few injections to your head, and that is not painful at all. Initially, during injection, you may feel a bit like mosquito bite type feelings you would feel, but later on it would be anesthetized, and all the procedure will be almost painless. So no need to worry about your pain. Yes, actually, I'm really excited because I have finished my surgery, and now I am excited to see the result. Within few days or few months, I'll let you know how my hair transplant journey is going on, whether it is going on well or any complications are there. But of course, I am quite sure it would be okay, and my hair transplant journey will be a really beautiful journey, and I will feel confident enough regarding my scalp hair. And thank you QHT Clinic for giving me this at least this chance to complete my surgery in within time. Thank you.
हेलो फ्रेंड्स, अगर आपने अभी तक हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है तो प्लीज़ इस वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए और हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। और ध्यान रहे बेल आइकन दबाना ना भूलें, जिससे हमारे हर वीडियो का अपडेट आपको समय समय पर मिलता रहेगा।